Hi there. On weekends, we do reruns so that yours truly can take a couple days off. Look for a fresh new episode on Monday. Meanwhile, please enjoy this episode for this day from a previous year. I thank you so much for your indulgence and loyalty, and have a great weekend. Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for February 24th. February 24th is the 55th day of the year in the Gregorian Calendar, with 310 days remaining to the end of the year, 311 in leap years. Today's word is hearten. Hearten. Hearten is a verb that means to give heart to cheer, embolden, inspire, or encourage. An example sentence might be, after that brutal winter, she was heartened to see little green sprouts peeking up through the soil. First known use of the word hearten is 1524. Hearten. And with that, we mention the Gregorian calendar every blessed day, don't we? Well, it was that in the year 1582, Pope Gregory XIII announced the Gregorian calendar with a papal bull. Now, while we talk about the Gregorian calendar a good bit, besides just mentioning it every day, what is a papal bull? A papal bull is a type of public decree, letters, patent, or announcement issued by the Pope of the Catholic Church. And why is it called a bull? It's so named after the seal or bulla used to authenticate it, as in this photo. So Pope Gregory XIII announced the Gregorian calendar with a papal bull on February 14, 1582. This is the birthday of American painter and illustrator Winslow Homer, born February 24, 1836. He lived to the age of 74. On February 24, 1863, Arizona was organized as a United States territory. Back in the 1800s, President Andrew Johnson fired someone with whom he apparently found it impossible to work. It seems that Congress thought he shouldn't be able to do that and set about to impeach him. And on February 24, 1868, he was the first president of the United States to be impeached by the United States House of Representatives. He was later acquitted in the Senate, though. This is the birthday of American baseball player, coach, and manager Honus Wagner, born February 24, 1874. Known as the Flying Dutchman, he was one of the first 5 members inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. He lived to the age of 81. This is the birthday of American actor Abe Vigoda, perhaps best known for his portrayals of Salvador Tessio in the movie The Godfather, and also of the police officer named Fish on the TV series Barney Miller. Mr. Vigoda was born on February 24, 1921, and lived to the age of 94. Today's song is Theme from a Summer Place by Percy Faith and his orchestra. This beautiful song was written for the 1959 movie A Summer Place, starring Sandra Dee and Troy Donahue. The version in the movie was recorded as an instrumental by Hugo Winterhalter and his orchestra, who never failed to make beautiful music. The Percy Faith version was released as a single in September of 1959, before the movie A Summer Place was released in November of that year. Its progress was slow until the movie came out, and then the song made its way to the charts, landing at number 1 the 4th week of February of 1960, and holding that spot for 9 weeks, setting a record that held until 1977. A Summer Place has been recorded by a number of artists since then. For example, Andy Williams did a lovely vocal version in 1962, and a version by the Lettermen in 1965. A Summer Place has also been included in other movies and TV shows as well. A Summer Place by Percy Faith and his orchestra, number 1, February 1960. Links in the description to this lovely instrumental version and also to the Andy Williams and Letterman's versions. Let me know which one you like best. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that is called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, Parler, BitChute, and Getter. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Do not disturb.
Okay, I turned Do Not Disturb on.
Good job. I would like to take a moment to encourage you to like that share button. Okay. January 2nd. The 16th. It's all written in Roman numerals, so I had to translate it. Hopefully I got that pronunciation close. Yeah, Annie's ready to go. Flinging happiness all over the place. Alrighty, back to work.